Hello, welcome back to Life Millwife and Crafting with Kelly. And Dorothy's joining me for today's Crafting with Kelly. So, this is just going to be a chit-chat Crafting with Kelly today because we had a request for how to get started in paper crafting. So, we're going to show you how to get started on very minimal finances, and we'll also show you more stuff that if you do have the extra finances that you can put into these projects, that you'd be able to do that as well. So for the very beginner, and you want to just make some fun cards for your family, or you're just learning things that we suggest, right? Yes. So Michael's has 12 by 12 paper pads. I'm just using this as an example. This is one of theirs. This one's called Modern Farmhouse. And there is so much you can do with this. They have, and of course anybody that knows me knows that wood grain is one of my favorite papers.
So true.
Yeah. But there's plaids, and there's like just all, there's more wood, there's flowers, just so.
But something else when you're looking at a pad of paper that you want to look for, and you're just starting out, is what can you fussy cut out? So I saw this flip by. So here's a farmhouse. I think we're going to have to get it real close in the corner there. And you could fussy cut out a part of that picture or a part of any picture and glue that on your picture like a sticker, but you'd need glue. So
well, we'll talk about the adhesives.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could cut that barn out with pencil crayons, give it some color.
Yeah.
Have just card blanks, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And there you've got a beautiful card.
That's right.
Yeah. Moving on to some other images.
That was the one I saw.
This one doesn't have a lot of...
no, it doesn't.
Because but there's numbers and letters in this one. You could use those. Okay, let me get another paper pad to show how we can fussy cut other things.
And while she's getting that, there are 3 basic things that you're going to need. You're going to need a paper pad. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need a ruler. At least a 12-inch or 30-centimeter ruler. And the reason I say that is because these are 12 by 12 pads, and it's just so much simpler to just follow one line.
Here's an awesome paper pad to show how to fussy cut.
Yeah.
If you were to buy just this paper pad alone, $12 at Michael's in Canada. I don't know what they are in the States. Now this one's called Deep Blossoms. Let me look at all the words that you can cut out. All the flowers that you could cut out. There's just multiple ideas. And basically what you're doing is making your own stickers.
Yes.
So with this, if you were to buy, now in Canada, this is $5.99 at Michael's. It's 50 sheets of cardstock. This is what you would make your card blanks. So you could do a 5x7, you could do a 6x6.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do slimline cards, so they would be like 4x8 kind of thing.
You can actually do 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper.
If you want to do the little...
They're the invitation size.
4 point something.
By 3 point something.
Yeah.
Don't ask us exactly. Anyway,
it's not a
but
size
you can
that I
easily
make.
buy the envelopes at Staples.
Dollar Tree even has envelopes.
And Dollar Tree has envelopes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make your card to fit an envelope that you might have. I have bought surplus envelopes, which I
Value
still
Village.
have around. And card stores do that from time to time. They end up with a surplus of envelopes. And you can cut your paper to fit
Any envelope.
your envelope and then work from there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're spending maybe $2 for 50 envelopes. If you can find them.
Value Village even.
Yeah, Value Village. I mean, there's different places you can find.
Yeah.
So it's $6 for a pad of paper, $12 for a big pad.
Most people will have a pencil, a ruler, and scissors in their home.
Yep. And if you want to be fussy cutting, you might want to choose a different.
These are my go-tos, just little for tiny cutting.
And I don't have that kind, but what I do is I use whatever I have around.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing for cheap card making, I hate that word cheap, inexpensive card making, is all your greeting cards that you get for your birthday or Christmas or whatever. Keep them. Cut out the little images.
Oh, there's so many.
Reuse those.
I have a shoebox full.
Yeah.
And they give me ideas and inspiration on what I want to do, too.
Yeah, exactly. This container here, we're going to go into some adhesive.
Glue.
Dollar Tree. Rolls of double-sided flat tape and rolls of the sponge tape that makes your image look 3D.
Or stick out more.
Yeah, like
and
puff up
these
more.
come in different thicknesses as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can get the thickness you need to do your project.
So those are the tapes.
And at Dollar Tree, you're looking at $1.25
in Canada, $1 in States.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, well, some of them have 3 rolls, some of them have 1 roll, depending what it is.
Yeah.
As well as some liquid glues. Now this one is a higher priced glue, but you can get liquid glues at Dollar Tree for $1, $1.25. You don't need to buy these ones. So very, very inexpensive to get into paper crafting with the basics.
Absolutely.
You need.
And that's certainly where I started.
Yeah.
And I would pick up a package of stickers here and there because I'm a sticker fiend.
And I'm not, but.
And Kelly has taught me how to make my own stickers. Mm-hmm. So I no longer do that. And I have a bin of stamps that I color and then put glossy accents on because I've learned that I can do more with that and I enjoy coloring and being more creative. So you can build it up and it isn't going to break your budget.
Yeah. So, bottom line. Plain cardstock. $5.99 in Canada. 1 paper pad. $12 in Canada. Unless you live in Canada where there's a Dollarama and you can get a paper pad for $4. That works too. Okay, so we've got $6 for blank paper. Comes in every color under the sun. $4 for fancy 12 by 12 paper pad at Dollarama, or $12 for one at Michael's. Adhesives of any sort, Dollar Tree, $1, $1.25. Scissors that you have at home, pencil, and a ruler.
Yeah, and you can get started.
Now, if you want to get going a little bit more like Dorothy and I do now, and she doesn't have all the tools that I have.
Oh no. I don't have the space either.
You don't have the space for it. Hence why she comes out here.
It is true.
So,
our house is bulging at the seams.
yes. So, if you want some extra tools, like the ones that I have, I'm going to show you this. And yes, this does get pricey.
Yeah.
I haven't bought it all at once.
No,
I buy it little by little by little.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a Fiskars paper cutter. I've had this now for a few years, and I think it was around the $30 mark at Michael's.
But we bought it at Michael's with the 50% off coupon.
Yes. So, but I do know at Dollarama you can get a $4 one. They're probably not as high quality or anything like that, but it's going to do the job in the meantime. You do have to replace the blades on these periodically, a lot more often if you're me, because I do a lot. Another fun tool to have is the scoreboard.
I just love the scoreboard.
Now, do you know
And I got it 40% off. I think it was around $25 maybe.
at the 40% mark off?
At the 40% off mark, yeah.
Yes.
So that's not huge money. If you're getting into more detailed cards, this is ideal.
Yes.
And because I really enjoyed card making and I want to be able to do it at home too, I got myself one.
Yes.
After using hers and figuring out what I needed to do.
Some other small little tools that goes with those. You've got some pokey tools with your scoring on this end. Here's a stylus for
the
scoring.
stylus you use when you've got the paper on the board, and then you make that marking so that the paper folds in that spot exactly, evenly. Unlike me, who can't do that very well.
These little hole punches.
Yeah,
They're fun to have.
yeah, and they are like $1 or $2 to $50. I mean, you can
Yeah.
spend a lot of money on them.
Exactly. And they come in
Yeah.
all different sizes, shapes
We have actually found that kind of stuff
at Value Village.
at Value Village for very reasonable price. And if you're starting to look for that kind of thing, I'd say start there.
Yeah, start at thrift stores.
Yep.
Okay, now you're going to get into the more expensive tools. And
I come over to Kelly's to play with her stuff.
I'm going to wear it out because I use it so much. So these are die cut machines. And so this is called the Big Kick, and it's by Sizzix. And this is how we cut out all our fun shapes with the, you want to show them some dies.
With the die cuts.
So those are just circles, but all different sizes.
There's all different things you can cut out.
So, Hannah bought this for me for Christmas a few years ago, and I think it's well over $100.
No doubt. They're not cheap.
No. And you can go even higher than that. Is that work? Can you close the camera?
Hi.
We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I'm just coming over here because I'm doing a video right now.
Oh. Okay, we're not going to go because Kevin just left the room with his phone. We're good.
Okay.
Sorry for the interruption. Okay.
Okay, put it on live.
This isn't even the largest machine there is. This one is 6 inches wide. There are larger ones.
There are computerized ones.
There's computerized ones. There's, it goes up hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I don't have a desire to have those. I'm quite content with this. And this does...
Well, for making cards, this is perfect.
Yeah, yeah. This is embossing and die cutting. And then I have the Sizzix Sidekick. Same concept,
But size smaller.
much tinier. This one I love if I'm just doing
Little things.
little things, flowers and
I get to play with it.
yeah. Because it's just so easy and it's light and it's...
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything more to add that we haven't covered? I
Find a site online. I mean, YouTube is amazing. And find a place that has simple cards and simple cards that you can do. And there are so many sites. I mean, that's how I started. And I found some really simple patterns that I could do lots of, like Christmas cards and stuff. And that's how I started making cards. Because I love Christmas cards.
Yeah.
So I had lots of fun with that and doing that. And I enjoyed that.
So if you have any questions, put it in the comment section, just in case we haven't covered everything. I've been at it for so long that I don't often think at that bottom grassroots level.
I do.
So if you have questions,
I come here for help to level up.
So yeah, please put your questions in the comment section, and we will definitely answer them. I hope this has helped, and happy crafting. And please, if you get into paper crafting and you make projects, find me on Facebook. My link is in the description. I want to see your products. We love to see what people make.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So that is Crafting with Kelly and Dorothy today. And we will see you next week with a project. Have a good day.